everybody? This is Mattdoesfitness, and how many Germans does it take to fit a light bulb? One. They're very efficient and not very funny. Okay, this is my deadlift highlights from week 4 of cycle 5, and as you almost certainly have ascertained from the title, I went back to basics. If you saw my last deadlift video, in fact pretty much any of my deadlift videos ever, you will be familiar with the fact that I struggle or have been struggling with my deadlift in terms of form, mainly in terms of form, and as a result of that, my weight has kind of plateaued for a little bit. While my squat's been flying up, my deadlift has kind of gone nowhere, and it's got to the point now my squat has pretty much caught up my deadlift, which is very frustrating. It's kind of, however, it's kind of good in a way, because I feel like I've got more there. At some point I'm gonna kind of get it right and it's gonna fly up, but at the moment it is irritating. Anyway, so as you can probably see from here, I've gone for a really strict sumo. I've gone like super wide, so I've got my feet there about 2 or 3 inches from the plates. I'm trying to keep my knees like pushed out the whole time. I'm trying to sit down low. Trying to keep my shins perpendicular to the ground, so completely vertical, and it's a work in progress, but I actually felt pretty good. Now, for me, off the floor is the weakest part of my pull. I'm really weak off the floor. If I miss a rep, it's because I can't move it. The second I break the floor, it comes up easily. I mean, you can see that here. I kind of grind for a second. The second it comes off the floor, it's a really easy pull. And obviously going with a wide sumo almost seems counterintuitive, because that makes you even weaker off the floor. However, the problem I have, and again, you'll know this if you've seen my other videos, but with conventional previously and now with my kind of semi-sumo I've been doing, I have the same technical flaws. Oh, that's fine, take your time. Same technical flaws in that I get pulled over the bar and my hips rise, and it sucks, and it's kind of costing me, every time I go for heavy deadlifts the same thing happens. So I thought, rather than continue kind of hitting my head against the wall, both metaphorically and literally, I would kind of suck it up, drop the weight down, and go for a strict sumo. So here we are. This was 5 sets of 3 at 200 kilos, 441 pounds, and I got all 5 sets. Obviously, it's light, but it's not, it's not massively light. It's still a reasonable weight, but the main thing is I felt really good. Although, it is a grind off the floor, I tried to just kind of slow everything down, make sure my glutes, my hamstrings, everything was engaged, and just not try and rush the lift, not try and, fly up, because then that's when you lose the tightness. I kind of made sure everything was nice and tight, started the pull, and the second I got the bar moving, the lift was ridiculously easy. So I'm really pleased with that. It's definitely a start. The plan is to continue with this session, I think 5 sets of 3, and just gradually up the weight over time. So I'm pleased. Like I said, I still feel like my shins could be a little bit more vertical, and my knees could be kind of come out wider, but that will come with as the flexibility, mobility comes. But like I said, it's a good start, and I'm happy with that. Anyway, here is the accessory work. I'm doing some pause deficit deadlifts, which I'll continue to do. Here's a different angle. You can see sitting down nice and low, spine nice and neutral, and as I want to be getting all the time, shoulders, arms straight over the bar. It's exactly what I want, and that is what I've not been doing previously, so that's what I'm looking for. And they're good, because obviously there I'm combining that pause element, which is going to help me kind of keep that tightness, but also obviously working from a deficit, which hopefully is going to strengthen me off the floor. Just did 3 sets of 3 there because I was very tired, but I'll probably increase that over time because I want to get some more volume in. And then I moved on to some glute ham raises. These look a bit scrappy, mainly because my hamstrings and glutes were absolutely annihilated by this point. Those wide sumos destroyed me. I felt like I'd been attacked in a bad way. Like I said, my glutes and hamstrings were just absolutely in pieces. So these were a massive struggle, but did 3 sets of, I think 12 down to about 6 or so. And just added to the world of pain I was in. Also, by the way, if you're loving that kind of Spider-Man looking compression top, I'm a big fan. Again, fits in with my weirdly red themed wardrobe, which is not deliberate, by the way. You can get it in the link, the Machine Fitness link in my description. Use Mattdoesfitness 10 to get 10% off. Here I'm doing some wide grip or relatively wide grip lat pull downs, 3 sets of 12 on not a great machine, but I'm too lazy to go into the room with all the good machines, so I just use this. And to be honest, it doesn't really matter. A machine's a machine, does the job. I felt some reasonable back engagement, but like I said, I was pretty tired from the dead, so I was kind of just trying to get this done. And I finished the session with something that I've been including for a while that I think is really, really important, some reverse flies, which I can now do really well on this machine because this gym's awesome and it's got loads of extra stuff. So here I'm doing 3 sets of, no, it's a lie. I actually did a drop set. I went like a drop kind of series of sets. I went the whole way up the rack, so I did about 5 or 6 sets, all in about 8 to 10 rep range, getting all kinds of rear delt engagement. And that, my friends, was my session, and that was my week. So it's definitely a positive thing. I've kind of laid the gauntlet down now. I'm starting on the right track, and hopefully my deadlifts will start to pick up from here. So, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, as always, and I will see you tomorrow.